Wala si Sir Harris ah. Oh, Ah, ano nga itong ano mo? Presentation mo?
Mass Calendar Week 8 po, 2022.
Bukod kay Sia, meron pa ba? Tapos na ba si Joshua? Tapos na. Padre, tapos na. Ibanez, tapos na. Wala nang iba? Wait lang. So, start siguro tayo mga 8:05 or 8:10. Wait pa tayo ng iba. How about si Christina? Christina, meron kang ipe-perform na ano? Performance task? Gambol? Meron ba?
Wala pa po, sir.
Sige, just stay there. Ay, may nakasabay ako ng ano, ng observation. Tapos wala si Sir Harris. Nakabakasyon ba to? Oh, okay. So, it's 8:06. Siguro we should start. let us just record the class, no? And we'll just send the link to our supposed to be observers. Anjanet, you may now share your screen. Sige, anytime you are ready to start, Anjanet.
Okay na po ba?
Yes, you may start.
So, good morning everyone. I am Anjanet MCA from 12B and welcome to Math Calendar Week 8, 2022. So, the objective of this presentation is the suggested solution for combination, the introduction of Pascal's triangle, use of Pascal's triangle in Math Calendar Week 8, 2022, and how to use Pascal's triangle in various ways. The resources of this presentation are the links from Husay Sipnayan, Math Calendar Week 8, 2022, and the answer. So the problem of the week number 8, 8 dots are randomly placed on a circle. How many triangles can be formed using the dots as vertices? Note that a combination is a mathematical technique that determines the number of possible arrangements in a collection of items where the order of the selection does not matter. In combinations, you can select the items in any order. We will use the formula for combination NCR is equals n factorial over r factorial times the quantity n minus r, which is NCR is e- a is the term NCR is the number of combination. The term n is total number of objects in the set, and the term r is the number of choosing objects of the set. 8C3 is equals 8 factorial over 5 factorial 3 is equals 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial over 5 factorial times 3 times 2 and times 1. Note that if we have the same value of the total number of objects in the set and the number of choosing objects from the set, we will cancel that out. So we will cancel 5 factorial over the 5 factorial. And we also cancel the 6 and the 3 times 2 times 1. And we will have the answer 8C3 is equals 56. An alternative answer, the definition of Pascal's triangle in algebra, a triangular arrangement of numbers that gives the coefficients and the expansion of any binomial expression, such as the quantity x times 9 to the power of n, and it is named for the 17th century French mathematician Blaise Pascal. This is the example image or presentation of a Pascal's triangle. For alternative answer, we will use the solution for this the solution for the from the suggested solution earlier. So step 1, go to the row equal to the total number of objects in the set. So we will go to the 8th row. Step 2, we need to count across the row. Note that the number 1 represents the number of different ways that you can get 0 or 0 point. Step 3, the number of different ways to get triangle exactly is the number of choosing the objects from the set, which is factorial 3. We will get we will get 8 if we have one dot, we will get 28 if we have a line, and we will get 56 if we have a triangle. So the 56 will be our answer. We can now answer permutation and combination faster without using calculator with the help of Pascal's triangle. For the bonus discussion, various ways to use Pascal's triangle. Various ways to use Pascal's triangle. One first is Fibonacci sequence or Fibonacci sequence. The sum of diagon sum of the number of diagonally is the Fibonacci. We can use it as Fibonacci sequence. The second is binomial expansion. Using the Pascal's triangle, we can use it as expanding um, positive integers of binomial expansion. And that's all. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Thank you, Anjanette. So, with her solution to problem number 8, Math Calendar 2022, we saw another application of the Pascal's triangle. No? And while she was talking, I was thinking about giving you some other, or having you realize the different applications of the Pascal triangle. And then meron pala siyang bonus slide, the various applications of the Pascal's triangle. In your junior high, no, as she mentioned, you had the binomial expansion. And later on, we will have that also in the binomial theorem. Siguro, abutin natin yan. I don't know. Nagkaroon tayo ng 2 weeks break. I don't know if we will be able to do the binomial theorem, pero I hope so because it has a very good application in higher mathematics. And another one, during your grade 10, no, you had patterns, number patterns. Another application that she mentioned is the Fibonacci sequence. No? And previously, meron din tayong application ng Pascal's triangle. It's been proving its worth in your math class, no? Yung number of paths. Tama? The number of paths in a rectangular grid. Oh, nakuha ba ninyo yan? This has a lot of applications in engineering and other technical subjects. IT, Pascal's triangle, marami pa rin gamit yan, you will see. And I hope some of you will pursue mathematics in your tertiary education. Okay? So, lahat ba ng nandito ay meron ng performance task? Tignan nga natin. Si Soriano. Soriano, meron ka bang ipipresent? Ha? I was thinking, no, that after last week na may mga nag-present, sabi ko I will not giving any grade greater than 90 anymore, but this was a very good presentation. I'm giving Anjanette 93. Okay pa rin naman. Maganda yung kanyang application. And gusto niya yung Pascal's triangle talaga. Okay? So, after this uh, presentation by Anjanette, however good your performance task will be, that will be a very late one. So, I won't be giving anything greater than 90 anymore. No? 12 pa lang yung my performance task. Those who presented last week, I haven't updated the grades yet. But, for sure, um, tataas yung grade because lahat naman ito ay nasa line of 9, no? Review ko lang review ko lang yung mga may performance task. Please do your performance task. Uh, mag-review ng ating class today, no? Do your performance task. It is an integral part, no? A very important part of your grade for Precalculus. Pakita ko lang ulit, no? Saglit lang. Yan. Raven, Maruska, Christian, Joshua, Justin Carr, Charles Edwin, Jasmine, Jericho, Karil, Chris, John Mark, and Anjanet. Okay? So I just hope the others will uh, take this opportunity na ibinibigay ko sa inyo. Dapat ay final na ang third quarter grade. But then again, I'm giving you the chance. No? So as I promised, I will not be giving you any additional video lesson or module for the next 2 weeks, May 2 to 13. It's your chance to complete all the other tasks. But I will still be giving math calendar, no? Hindi titigil ang calendar until the end of fourth quarter niyan. And I am thinking that math calendar will not be part of the written works. Isasama ko dun sa performance task. And nabanggit ko yung performance task. Let us reiterate your fourth quarter performance task. In here, you're going to write your own 10 problems. By the way, can I ask some of you to send a picture and discuss the answer to our exercise today? Who has an answer to number 2, part 1? Maruska, do you have an answer to number 2, part
Yes,
1?
sir.
Will you please send a picture of your work and be able to discuss to us your answer? Raven, do you have an answer to number 4?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, will you please send a picture of your work and discuss it to us? How about part 2, number 2? Christian, do you have an answer to part 2, number 2? Christian?
Yes, yes po, sir.
Okay, so will you please send a picture of that answer to us? To me, ha? Tapos, di-discuss mo, ha? Ikaw ang mag-explain ng answer. How about other numbers, yung mga hindi ko tinawag? Do you have an answer? Sige na, para we can hear you. Anyone? Laging ko konti lang umaattend ng online class sa inyo, no? Bakit kaya? O sige, so okay siguro yung tatlo para I'll be the one to discuss the other items. Okay, let us continue with the performance task. Hintayin ko lang yung mga isa-send ninyo. You're going to write your own 10 problems about the topics taken in fourth quarter, Precalculus, and you must be able to write a detailed solution for each of the problems. The problems must be written in Word format. Since we'll have a 2 weeks break and ang nakukuha pa lang natin is the system of nonlinear equations and this one, arithmetic and geometric sequence, isa-isahin natin yung topics. Na? Ang mga topics na pwede ninyong i-advance, anyway, everything has video lessons uploaded and you can actually use other texts. So yung nga yung una nating lesson, no? Solving system of nonlinear equations. Yan yung unang pwede ninyong gawan. This one, arithmetic and geometric sequences. Also, arithmetic and geometric series. Alam na alam ninyo itong second and third topic because you have taken this up during grade 10 already, no? And then we'll have mathematical inductions or mathematical induction. For mathematical induction, we have 3 parts. Okay? Hindi ko alam kung kakayanin natin. Siguro yung dalawa kunin natin in 1 week. No? Yung una lang para kasi the discussion for the first one will explain a big part dun sa next two. Mathematical induction applied in series, divisibility, and also inequality. Yan. And then, after mathematical induction, we'll have binomial theorem. Alright? And then, after binomial theorem, we'll have trigonometry. Under trigonometry, we will have uh, right triangle solution or solutions of right triangles. Solutions on right triangles. Under this, the 30, 60, 90-degree theorem. Also the 45, 45, 90-degree triangle theorem. These are the special angles. Na? And then we'll have um, trigonometric functions. Ayan. Everything about trigonometric functions. Okay? Pero syempre, under trigonometry, kukunin natin yung angle measures. Ayan. So, yan pa yung mga natitira. You can advance viewing for the 2 weeks if you would like to do your performance task already. The performance task must be written in Word format. Your solutions, your answers may be handwritten, no? Pero yung problem na isusulat ninyo must be written in Word format so that I can check the originality. That will be 40%. Your work should not be plagiarized, no? And no citations. I don't want you to copy anything, even if you cite, no? Kailangan talaga original problem. Difficulty of the problem will get 30% and clarity of your solution will be 30% for a total of 100%. Do you have any question about the performance task for the fourth quarter? So ulitin ko, no? For the next 2 weeks, wala tayong uh, video lesson, walang module, walang exercises, pero merong maths calendar and you are allowed to work on your own para sa sarili ninyo yan. Gusto nyo bang tumambay na lang for 2 weeks or gusto ba ninyo mag-aral? Kaya meron tayong performance task. And also, you can do works in other subjects naman. Okay? Let us begin answering exercise number 10 na ba ito? Exercise number 10. Yeah, exercise number 10. About arithmetic and arithmetic means, geometric sequence, and geometric means. Na? So let us begin. Check your work. Prepare your work and check it. Di ko na tinignan sa Google Classroom kung ilan yung gumawa. Baka ako'y may stress na naman. Anyway, nag-grade na naman yan isa-isa. And those who deserve 98 will get a 98. Wow. Number 1, given the explicit formula of an arithmetic sequence, is everybody ready? Ready na ba? Hello? Ready na ba mag-check? Kita ba
Yes,
yung
sir.
kita
Yes
ba
po.
yung screen at maliwanag ba yung aking boses?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So let's begin. Given the explicit formula of an arithmetic sequence, a sub n is negative 11 plus 7n, find a sub 34. Now, to recall, we know that in the formula for a particular term in an arithmetic sequence, a sub n is the nth term, na? And we have a common difference. Although in here, this is already the explicit formula, we cannot see the common difference. D is a common difference, and we have a sub 1, that is the first term. And in here, we do not see a sub 1 anymore because this is an explicit formula already. All right. How do we get a sub 34? That is to substitute n is equal to 34. So if we do that, a sub 34 is equal to negative 11 plus 7 times 34. So negative 11, 7 times 34 is 210 plus 28. Tama ba ako? 238. So a sub 34 is positive 227. Check your work. So let me get answer to number 2 by Maruska. Sandali lang. Wait lang, class. tama ba yung ginagawa ko? Sige, Maruska, I will be the one using the mouse pointer as you explain. Problem number
Okay po,
3.
sir. So the question of the number is, the first term of an arithmetic sequence is 28 and the common difference is 10. Find the first 5 terms and the explicit formula. So, yung hinahanap po dito ay a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, and a sub 5. Since given na po ang a sub 1, which is 28, at ang difference po ay 10, in-add ko na lang po ang 10 sa bawat sum ng uh, arithmetic sequence. So, a sub 2 is equal to 28 plus 10 is equal to 38. A sub 3 is equal to 38 plus 10 is equal to 48. A sub 4 is equal to 48 plus 10 is equal to 58. A sub 5 is equal to 58 plus 10 is equal to 68. Therefore, the answer is 28, 38, 48, 58, and 68 po.
Okay. Do you have any question, class? Now, there is a follow-up here, Maruska. Give the
Yes, sir.
explicit formula. Do you have an answer to this? The explicit formula?
Ay, sir, hindi po.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, you were able to use the first term is 28 and the common difference is 10. So, pwede nga namang i-add lang ng i-add yung 10 because that is the common difference, no? But there must be a formula. What if we're looking for a sub 20, a sub 35, no? This is correct, no? This is part of the answer. To the second part, the explicit formula. So how do we write the explicit formula? That is given in question number 1. That is the explicit formula. Asan na yan? A sub n equals negative 11 plus 7n. How do we get that? From the formula for a particular term in the arithmetic sequence, we have a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. You substitute all the uh, uh, values. If a sub n is the nth term, that is in the explicit formula. Look at problem number 1. And a sub 1 is 28. N minus 1, and the common difference is 10, so that will be n minus 1 times 10. So you simplify this formula. This formula follows the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. So if we get the explicit formula, that is 28 plus 10 n minus 10, and that simplifies to a sub n is equal to 18, tama? 18 plus 10n. Okay? Nandun yan sa number 1 yung kanyang example. Nakuha ba? Any
Yes
question,
po, sir.
guys? Okay. Okay, thank you. Next, number 3. The first term of an arithmetic sequence is 3/5, while the common difference is negative 1/3. Find the 27th term. So, hindi na ako humingi ng answer dito because this is a very easy one. A walk in the park, no? If you watch the video and if you remember the formula, ulitin natin. You don't have to memorize forcibly the formula. You just write it over and over while solving a problem. And then eventually, you will be able to memorize. Hindi ninyo napapansin. Ganyan lang maging mahusay sa math. Write it over and over again. And again, and again. And hindi mo napapansin, memorize mo na. Hindi ba ninyo napapansin kapag yung kanta ay lagi lang ninyong sinasabayan? Eventually, memorize mo na pala yung kanta. Hindi mo naman pinipwersa na pag-memorize. Di ba? Ano yung hinahanap natin? 27th term. So that is a sub 27 is equal to 3/5. That is the first term. Since a sub 27, or you're looking for a sub 27, then n is 27. The common difference is negative 1/3. No? So we have 3/5. 27 minus 1 is 26. Tama? 26 times negative 1/3 is negative 26 over 3. Okay? And then, oh, elementary solution to adding and subtracting fractions. Butterfly method, subtraction pero multiplication ang gagawin natin. Sa dulo lang yung subtraction. Look at this. See if you're doing this, no? Napakabilis nitong butterfly method in the elementary. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 3 is 9. 526 is 130. 9 minus 130 is negative 121. You see that? Mabilis lang. Okay? Question number 3. Hello. Do you have any question, class?
Sir,
Yes, Maruska.
sir, paano po pag mixed numbers po?
Pag mixed
Yes.
number, sige. Pagbigyan natin si Maruska. Give me a mixed number problem. Yung sagot,
Ay, sagot po.
I thought you're asking to how the process is used for mixed numbers. So if it's given as mixed number, that is allowed, no? Mixed number, this is negative 8 and 1 over 15. Do you have that?
Yes po, sir.
Negative 8 and 1 over 15. Allowed. I thought you were asking how the process is done using or given mixed number. Okay. Wait, I will just get the answer of Raven. Wait lang. Happy birthday. Birthday mo nga ba, Raven?
Hindi po sir, si Pili po yun.
Number 4. Wait lang ha. Medyo malaki. Ayos natin. 5 pa dyan. Yan. Kasya ba sa screen? Kasya naman. Okay, Raven, it's your turn. Please explain.
Sige. Number 4. The third term of an arithmetic system is negative 54 and the fifth term is negative 74. Find the first term and the common difference. Since wala po yung yung first term po, ginawa ko po yung third term tsaka fifth term po in sa equation. Then in equation 1 po is negative 54 is equal to a1 plus 2d, and yung equation 2 po, negative 74 is equal to a1 plus 40. And to eliminate a1 po, minus ko po yung equation 2 sa equation 1. Ang nalabasan ay negative 20 is equal to 2d, and yung common difference is d is equal to negative 10.
Okay.
Then, sinubstitute ko po yung d is equal to negative 10 sa equation 1. And negative 4 is equal to a1 plus 2 times negative 10. Negative 54 is equal to a1 minus 20. Then, negative 34 is equal to a1. Term is equal to negative 34.
So you do not know a sub 1 and d. That means you have two equations with two unknowns. Then Raven's solution is using the system of linear equations in two variables. And then the system of equations in two variables is solved using elimination method. Dito, after substituting, sinubtract niya yung 2 and 1 to eliminate a sub 1. This is a very good solution. Check your work. Number 4, class. Okay, let's proceed to number 5. If there's no question, may tanong ba? Hello? May question ba, class? Wala naman. Okay. So, very good, Raven and Marushka. Let's proceed to number 5. Insert three arithmetic means between 35 and 51. Oh wait, this is a very good problem. This is a nice problem. I mean, not very good. Nice problem. Is there anyone who would like to share his or her answer to this one? Para you will have the chance to explain. Anyone? Go ahead, Anjanette, please. Can you please take a picture of your work and send it to me so that you can explain your answer here? This is a good problem. Tignan natin. Let's wait for Anjanette to send her answer. No? Explain ko sana, kaya lang nagandahan ako sa problem eh. Go ahead, Anjanette. Will you please? Yan. Tignan natin, ano? Wait lang, class, ha? Hindi ba nasisira yung ano, yung screen kasi nagtatagal-tagal ako on my part. Eh. Okay. Okay, Anjanette, will you please?
Number 5. Insert 3 arithmetic means between 35 and 51. The first term is 35 and the fifth term is 51. So 51 is equals 35 plus 4d. Then 16 is equals 4d and the d is equals to 4. So the second term is 35 plus 4 is equals 39 and the third term is 39 plus 4 is equals 43. Then the fourth term is 43 plus 4 is equals 47.
Oh,
So
okay.
the so for
So the three arithmetic means are 39, 43, and 47. That's a good solution. This is a detailed solution by Anjanette. Very good. Okay. So nakita niyo, no? Napakadali lang nung solution. Okay. Now, look at this one. Wonder why our peers in the elementary and early junior high school, they are able to answer this quickly in 15 seconds in an MTOP problem. Naisip niyo ba? Look at this one, ha? This is the solution that I expected, by the way, no, by Anjanette. Ito talaga yung solution natin dito. I would just like to show you how this is answered by grade 6 students, grade 7 and 8 in less than 15 seconds when they join MTOP contest. Na? Look at this one. Insert three arithmetic means between 35 and 51. The number of terms will be an odd number, no? That is 5. So, if you get the average of 35 and 51, tama? 35 and 51. 35 plus 51, did you get that? That is 86. Just divide it by 2 and that will be the mean. 86 divided by 2, that is 43. No? 35 and 43, add them, divided by 2, the answer is 39. 43 and 51, add them, divided by 2, the answer is 47. So, the although there is a formula to this, hindi na nila ginagamit. No? Ang bilis lang. Okay, next. Do you have any question? Part 1 of our exercise number 10? Wala na. Any question, class?
Sir, paano po lalagyan ng score yon pag kunyari po isang part lang po ng solution yung meron?
Pero all the answers are there.
Yung sa number 2 ko po, wala po akong explicit formula.
Just write the explicit formula.
Okay po.
Just write the explicit. That is how we check our exercises, di ba? If there is lacking in your solution, just write it. Do not mark it X. The X markings wouldn't help you in reviewing. Huh? Kung kulang yung sagot mo, ilagay mo yung kulang. Kung mali, ilagay mo yung tamang solution. Do not mark it X. I'll be the one to grade it. I'm grading it by way you are correcting your mistakes in the exercises. Alright? Okay lang yan. Now, part 2 tayo. Let's answer number 1. Given the explicit Formula for of a geometric sequence, a sub n is equal to 2 times 1/4 raised to n minus 1. Find the eighth term. So very simply, we just substitute n is equal to 8. Then that will be a sub 8 is equal to 2 times 1/4 raised to 8 minus 1. And that is 7. No? So we have 2 times 1/4 raised to 7. Anyone? Do you have an answer here? 1/4 raised to 7 times 2. What is your answer? Meron ba? Yes. Sino nagtaas ng kamay? Hindi ko nakita.
Sir,
Yeah.
1/8192 po.
Marushka. Si Marushka, no? 1 over 8,000. Again,
192 po.
8,192. Let's see. Wait lang. Okay, so this is correct. No? 1 over 8,192. Okay, very good. Next, number 2. Christian, were you able to send the answer to me already? Saglit lang.
Yes po, sir.
Wait lang. Nakita ko na. Hindi ko All right. So, Christian, please. Hello, Christian. You may start explaining now.
A1 equals to negative 4.
Read the problem,
And
Christian. Read the problem.
the first term of a geometric sequence is negative 4 and the common ratio is 6. Find the first 5 terms and the explicit formula. So A1 equals to negative 4 and R equals to 6. AN equals to A sub 1 times R raised to n minus 1. A2 equals to negative 4 times 6 raised to 2 minus 1 equals to negative 24. Next, A3 equals to negative 4 times 6 raised to 2 equals to negative 144. Next, A4 equals to negative 4 times 6 raised to 3 equals to 864. And lastly, A5 equals to negative 4 times 6 raised to 4 equals to negative 5,184. So the answer so the answer is negative 4, negative 24, negative 144, negative 864, and negative 5,184. So, and the explicit formula for this is negative 4 times 6 raised to n minus 1.
Okay. Since the first term is negative 4 and the common ratio is 6, this is your formula. And then again, to make this an explicit formula, now this is from the geometric sequence formula. Tama? We can uh, simplify this further, no? If we will write it or if we will uh, simplify the exponent. Wait lang. Wala yung aking pen. Yan. So we have a sub n is equal to negative 4. What do we mean by 6 raised to n minus 1? No? If we subtract the exponent, that means this is from a quotient of two exponential expressions. That is 6 raised to n over 6 raised to 1. Correct? Para pag sinimplify ninyo yan by law of exponents, this becomes 6 raised to n minus 1. So the explicit formula may be written as negative 4 over 6, that is negative 2/3 times 6 raised to n. Yeah, that's the explicit formula. Anyway, this is just the simplified form. We can accept Christian's answer. And the solution to the first 5 terms is correct. No? This is a very good answer. Check your work, class. So we have 3 more problems. Number 3, the first term, check your work, term of geometric sequence is 25 while the common ratio is negative 5. Find the ninth term. So, ganun ulit. Madali lang to, kaya ako na magsasagot. So, we're looking for a sub 9 following the formula for a particular term in geometric sequence. We have a sub 1, no, that is 25, times the common ratio, negative 5, raised to n minus 1, that would be 8. Okay? And since this is an exponential expression with a negative base and a positive exponent, so negative 5 raised to 8 can also be written as 5 raised to 8. And 25 may be written as 5 squared times 5 raised to 8. So this is 5 raised to 10. For an exponential expression with an obviously very large answer, it can be written in this way already. Pwede na yan. Ha? But for those who answered this and used their calculator, para sa kanila, no, the answer is 9,765,000. Naglalag na yung aking pen. 625. Alright. Any question? Question number 3. Problem number 3, class. There is none. Let's proceed to problem number 4. The fifth term of a geometric sequence. I think we still have time. Anyone who would like to share his answer or her answer to this problem? Meron ba? Hello? Meron pa naman tayong time para madinig kayo. Wala? Raven, do you have an answer to this?
Ba?
Hello? Hindi ko siya nadinig.
Meron po, sir.
Meron? Would you like to share it to us? Please?
Sige po, wait lang.
Kung may problem yung mic, kahit ako na lang mag-explain. Just give us your answer. Alright. Ito na. Ay, ito pa rin yung kanina.
Wait lang po, sir.
Na-send mo na? Yan. Okay na. Nakuha ko na. Let's see na. This is Raven's answer. Hmm. Number 5. Yan. Okay. So the fifth term of a geometric sequence is 768 and the second term is 12. The first term and the common ratio, or find the first term and the common ratio. Raven's solution is very much similar to problem number 4 in the previous part, but then let's see how this was solved. No? So using the formula for a particular term of the geometric sequence, sinabstitute ni Raven, a sub 1 is a sub 2 is 12. So that will be a sub 1 times r raised to 1 na lang kasi 2 minus 1 yung exponent n minus 1. The fifth term is 768. This is equal to a sub 1 r raised to 4. That is 5 minus 1. No? Now, again, we're going to eliminate one variable. So, yun ang ginawa ni Raven. Nag-eliminate siya ng a sub 1. But this time, by dividing the two equations term-wise. That is 768 divided by 12. She got 64. A sub 1 over a sub 1 is 1. So r raised to 4 divided by r is r raised to 3. Now we get the cube root of both sides in the resulting equation. R is equal to 4. This is the common ratio. To get a sub 1, ginamit ni Raven yung equation 2. No? No. She used equation 1. So 12 is equal to a sub 1 times r, and that is 4. And then dividing both sides of this resulting equation by 4, she got a sub 1 is equal to 3. And this is correct. Very good. Thank you, Raven. Okay na. Number 5, let us answer. Insert 3 geometric means between 1 and 1 over 128. We're going to follow Anjanet's solution in number 5 of part 1. Okay? Let's see. So we have, wala yung aking pen. Yeah. So we have 1 and then the second, ilan ba insert natin? Tatlo, no? The third, the fourth term, and the fifth term must be 1 over 128. If this is a geometric progression, then 128 is the fifth term and 1 is the first term. Using the formula for a sub 5, that will be a sub 1 times r raised to 4. That is 5 minus 1. So we have 1 over 128 is equal to 1 times r raised to uh, 4. Tama? Kuha ba? A sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1, and that is a sub 5. Now, we're going to get the fourth root of both sides, no? Because we have r raised to 4. Kunin natin yung fourth root ng both sides. 1 times r raised to 4 is simply r raised to 4. Then we have, mali ako. Using calculator, fourth root of 1 over 128 is equal to 1 over so r is equal to positive negative 1 over 2 fourth root of 2 cubed. Now, rationalizing the denominator, I will multiply this by fourth root of 2. Fourth root of 2. Then I will have fourth root of 2 over 2 times 2, that is 4. Okay? And then, to get the other terms, multiply na lang natin lahat yan. 1 times fourth root of 2 over 4. Okay? And then, multiply ulit. That will be fourth root of 4 over 16. Correct? And then, multiply ulit by fourth root of 2 over 4, that will be fourth root of 8 over 64. Okay? And then multiply ulit by fourth root of 2 over 4, that will be 1 over 128. Tama ba? 4, 16, 64. Okay. Okay. Check your work, everyone. Do you have any question? It's 8:56. I would like to reiterate ulit no, yung ating performance task for the fourth quarter. And for the next 2 weeks, you will have no video lesson, only math calendar. Uh, make use of the time to complete other requirements, not only in my subject, but also in other uh, subjects. Okay? Any question, class? May kausap pa ba ako?
Wala
Wala.
na po.
Wala namang question. Okay. So with that, keep safe pa rin tayo, no? Hindi pa rin tayo free of COVID-19 danger. Ha? Okay, keep safe. Thank you everyone. Thank you for attending the online class. Dismiss na tayo. Thank you po, Ma'am Oliveros.
Thank you po,
Thank
sir.
you,
Bye po.
sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Po.
Ay ma'am, salamat po.